4 reasons I loved the Samadhi 3-day silent retreat in Athens, Texas. So just last weekend, I attended my first silent retreat out of Athens at the Samadhi Retreat Center, and I had a frickin' blast. And here are, I've narrowed it down to about 4 main reasons why it was such a good experience for me, especially considering I have previously attended 2 other silent retreats of a different style before. So I have a good comparison here. So number 1, it was so much fun. Oh my God. You wouldn't normally think of fun going along with a silent retreat. I used to think, in my previous experience, was one of rigid, silent contemplation, very powerful, very beneficial, but not so much fun. Not the case here. Oh my God, there was so much smiling, and the whole thing was so lighthearted, and we laughed just throughout the entire experience. It was just terrific, and none of that detracted from the overall benefit. In fact, I firmly believe it added to all of the enlightenment, the experiences that I had there. It was so much fun. Our running slogan out of this retreat is enlightenment can be a blast. It absolutely can be. I am considering adopting that as my slogan as well, because there's no reason why this thing called enlightenment can't be a friggin' blast. So, and it definitely was there. Number 2, comfortability. Again, in my previous silent retreat experiences, it wasn't the most comfortable thing in the world. There was a lot of sitting, very still, very little movement, and the whole point was to use that discomfort to have these experiences, but not the case here. Their philosophy at the Samadhi Retreat Center was one of, we want you to have your own experience. That's their fundamental, what they're going for, is for you to have your own experience. And that's kind of hard to do if you're constantly thinking, ouch, 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 from the way you're sitting or any kind of comfortability issues. So they stress comfort. They want you to be comfortable so that you can invite in more experiences. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened to me and a lot of other people. So, I mean, you could sit however you want during these meditations or exercises. You can lie down if you want. You can sit in a chair. Whatever makes you most comfortable. That's a big deal for me. Number 3, non-restrictive atmosphere. The Samadhi retreat was the opposite of restrictive. It encourages your autonomy, which is very important to me. So I'm glad I was able to maintain that at the retreat. Again, this includes the way we went about the exercises and meditations with our posture and our comfortability. In addition, there's some free time we had each day, and we got to spend our free time pretty much doing whatever we wanted. I spent time outside doing calisthenics, doing yoga in the sunshine, that was funny, and just exploring the forest at my leisure. And it was very, very good experience for me, being able to maintain that autonomy of mine, which you don't get in some other silent retreats. So, and lastly, one of the biggest reasons why I loved the Samadhi 3-day silent retreat center is the diversity. There were so many different styles of exercises and meditations and things that we would do each day, and this contributed to more experiences that I and the other people were having. And there was never a dull moment. It was, again, so lighthearted and fun and constantly different, inviting in the maximum benefit. And that's what I got. I had wild experiences out in the forest. I had wild experiences inside the main hall, doing any of a number of meditations, music meditations, chanting ceremonies, the resin burnings where you smell the most fragrant, amazing aromas that you've probably never smelled before. if you haven't done one of these. So the sheer diversity just brings so much value to it. So in a nutshell, those 4 reasons are why I loved it the most and why I got so much value in such a little amount of time. 3 days is nothing for a silent retreat, but it was such a powerful experience for these main reasons. So if you have never done anything like this before, this is the one I would recommend doing first, and I would do again, as opposed to a 10-day Vipassana silent retreat. Very beneficial, but I probably won't do it again, and might not be the best first choice if you've never done anything like that. So these are my thoughts, and hope you got some benefit out of it.